Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm gonna show you Mesh Morpher Studio, and we're just gonna go through some of the functionality Mesh Morpher Studio has, how it looks, and just a short overview of the standalone application, right? So let's open Mesh Morpher Studio. First time we open Mesh Morpher Studio, we will have some graph examples we can learn from, so we get some idea what to do in certain cases. I'm not going to use these examples. And this is the interface for Mesh Morpher Studio. If you're familiar with the graph plugin, you're going to see that they're very similar, right? And we have several functionality here. We have the ability to load files like OBJ, FBX, GLB, GLTF, STL, MPLY, and we also can load Alembic files, or we can load USD files. We can export as well. We can export to Alembic to USD and all usual formats, right? So let's load one FBX file pretty quick, and this is how it looks. Our FBX importer loads the materials as well, and if we go to sculpt, we can sculpt the mesh, right? And we can also create layers, right? We can have multiple layers, right? And for each layer we can have different aspects of our mesh modified, right? So like this, right? Now layer 1 is the first modification, layer 2 is the second, right? And you can also change the intensity of the deformation. It's pretty cool because now with the layered deformation we can control how far we can go with certain aspects of our sculpting, right? And we also have painting. Painting is also pretty cool because we can paint vertex colors. This works as well with the layers, so we need to have here layers, and we can paint directly on the mesh, right? We also can paint skin mates. This is also pretty nice. It's very powerful. You can paint a lot of stuff and see exactly how the weights work on our mesh, right? We can also use metahuman DNAs. We can read them and also write them. We can modify metahuman DNAs directly in our app here. So let's go to DNA test, and we can see expressions, but let's load first the neutral mesh. This is how we visualize the DNA mesh. We can also load the expression, right? Let's go with the jaw open like this. And we can of course load blend shapes, we can load RBF poses, and we can set DNA expressions and blend shapes as well, bake DNA geometry, so we can completely change how a DNA works, right? So this is very powerful as well. So we have a lot of functionality that is using AI as well. We have Meshi implemented, where you can work directly with the Meshi AI. And also you also have auto rig, auto skin, and all the beautiful stuff coming from Meta AI or whatever other Unirig we're using for AI functionality, right? We can have cage deformers as well. We can do a lot of stuff with the cage deformer. We have RBF deformer. This is a very powerful deformer. Our RPF deformer is super powerful. You can create symmetric points and use symmetry to deform them. And this is all GPU, right? So the sculpting, the painting, cage deformer, RBF deformer is all going through GPU. Is very powerful, super fast. You can work with huge meshes and have a smooth experience. And of course, we have a lot of functionality here. We have the ability to sculpt geometry caches like Alembic, USD. We can sculpt everything, right? And we can do a lot of stuff. We also have our new thing here, which is Wrangle node. This is very, very, very powerful because you can use scripts to generate either a mask or uh, a deformation, right? So right now the default is out equals 1, means each vertex is masked fully, so that's why we are able to see this. But for example, if we go with p minus p dot z, let's multiply it by 2, we will see that our wrangle compiles, and now all the z-axis for our mesh is multiplied by 2. This is super powerful, and we can see how it works by clicking on the question mark here, and here we have everything we need to know about the wrangle functionality, right? In our node documentation, each node is having the explanation and how to use it in certain cases. Very, very useful, I think. And I think for this short video, this is enough. We have non-rigid fit, of course. This is Mesh Morpher's super powerful wrapper. It's very powerful in my opinion. We can select landmarks. We have a lot of stuff, right? And yeah, I think for this video it's enough. I hope you like the Mesh Morpher Studio application, standalone application, and stay around. Bye.